It sounds like it could be a bit. Rob Lowe shares new update on Street Elmo's Fire 2. Street Elmo's Fire 2 has received a new update from Rob Lowe. Lowe was part of the original Street Elmo's Fire cast, which also included a multitude of Brat Pack members such as Demi Moore, Emilio Estevez, Ali Sheedy, Judd Nelson, and Andrew McCarthy. The 1985 Joel Schumacher hit followed the lives of a disparate group of recent college graduates, but it didn't immediately receive a sequel. However, a legacy sequel was announced to be in early development in June 2024, with McCarthy, Estevez, Lowe, Moore, Nelson, Sheedy, and Mare Winningham set to reprise their original roles. Rob Lowe recently appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Though he was there promoting his game show The Floor, the conversation covered a variety of topics, including Street Elmo's Fire 2. While sharing his hopes that his co-star Demi Moore will win the Oscar for The Substance, he confirmed that the pair are working together on the sequel. He said that it may sound like they're joking about making the sequel, but it is a real thing, and the story will see what those people are doing at our ages now. Read his full quote and see the original video below. We're putting together Street Elmo's Fire 2. So we're back working together. I'm dead serious. Yes, we're gonna see what those people are doing at our ages now. This is a real thing. I know, it's great. It sounds like it could be a bit, but you'd also go, wait a minute, I'd see that. When we did the original, we were on the cover of Rolling Stone. Now we'll be on the cover of AARP, but it's still gonna be great. What this means for Street Elmo's Fire 2. While Lowe's comments do not necessarily mean that the movie is any closer to being made, it does confirm that at the very least he and Moore continue to be involved in conversations about the sequel. While his insights into the storyline did not reveal how much of the story of the movie will directly follow the Street Elmo's Fire ending, it does seem that the sequel is set to have the same ensemble approach to storytelling, dropping in on the characters' separate lives and exploring how they intersect. Street Elmo's Fire 2 would mark the first time that any major Brat Pack movie gets an official sequel. Although the definition of a Brat Pack movie can be vague and difficult to pin down, should Street Elmo's Fire 2 actually come to fruition, it would mark the first time that any major installment in the iconic 1980s subgenre gets an official sequel. This includes major hits from the era, such as The Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, and 16 Candles, none of which ever received follow-ups, though there was an aborted sequel to 16 Candles that began to come together in the mid-2000s. Our take on Rob Lowe's Street Elmo's Fire 2 update. It still remains to be seen if Street Elmo's Fire 2 actually gets made, especially considering the busy schedules of the actors to whom it gave star-making turns. However, the fact that Rob Lowe can speak about the project, and Demi Moore's involvement in it, with such confidence offers some reassurance. Even though it has been more than 6 months since the project was originally announced, it still seems to be moving forward somewhat smoothly, even if it will be some time before it hits screens.